Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Daily Magic. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I am so happy you could join me. So today's daily quest is one we've seen fairly recently. Cast 20 black or green spells. To do this, we're actually going to be trying out a new deck that I put together, again, right before the start of this episode. A Golgari Food deck. Now, as that name implies, a lot of the cards in here have something to do with either creating a food token or sacrificing a food token for use. So, yeah. Like, for an example, Sweettooth Witch creates a food token whenever it enters the battlefield, and then for two mana, you can sacrifice a food, and then target player loses 2 life. It's just an instant, like, hey, here, take 2 damage. Nice. Greta, Sweettooth Scourge. I love the reference, Hansel and Gretel. I love it. But, creates a food token when it enters the battlefield, and then for 1 green, you can sacrifice food and put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. This can only be done as a sorcery, but still, that's any creature, not just Greta. And then for 1 any color and 1 black, sacrifice a food, you draw a card, and you lose 1 life. But it's also a nice way of drawing. And it won't tap the card, so you can still attack with it. So that's nice. Other than that, there's a few other things like you would expect in a food deck. Knight of the Sweet's Revenge. And when it enters the battlefield, create a food token. Foods you control add green mana. So that's another way of if you're running low on mana, if you're not drawing a lot of mana, but you have a lot of food tokens. Knight of Sweet's Revenge. Boom. You now have as many green mana at least, as food tokens. Not bad. And then for its very expensive cost, but that's kind of the point of why it gives all of your food a mana value. Creatures you control get +X until end of turn, where X is the number of foods you control. That can be a game ender. That's a match ender right there. If you have a lot of food tokens. Some other interesting cards in here. I mean, obviously we have Gingerbrute, just a great 1-cost attacker. Tough Cookie, again, for food generation. What else? Welcome to Sweettooth, just to give a X +1/+1 counters, depending on how many food tokens you have. That's insane. Surge Injure, why not? I like this card. That actually goes into play, if you have this on the field and you are sacrificing food tokens, then Surge Injure is going to be getting +1/+1 counters. So helpful. What else? This one's going to be an tempting apple. You take control of a creature for 1 turn, you untap it, and it gains haste. Not bad. And then once you've done that, because you can only do that once, it counts as a food token. I didn't actually realize that when I was looking at it. But for 2, you can sacrifice and gain 2 life, or cause your opponent to lose 3 life. 3 life. Excuse me. One of the only other really interesting is Provisions Merchant. Kind of a high cost for it, but when it enters the battlefield, create a food token. I assume you're finding the theme here. When it attacks, you can sacrifice a food, and if you do, attacking creatures get +1/+1 and gain trample. That's all of them, not just Merchant. That's any attacking creature, which is really nice. So I'm interested in seeing how this deck runs. Oh, one other thing, we do have Restless Cottage. I would like probably 2 more copies of this, but I only have the 1 in my collection, and I'm not willing to burn rare wild cards on land. I'm just not. But it's a very nice card. Its expensive ability is it becomes a 4/4 black and green horror. Does it actually show? Can you actually No, it is the card. Anyway, and then whenever it attacks, create a food token and exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard, which is not bad. So 2 more of this would be nice, but beggars can't be choosers. Anyway, that is a very brief overview. Well, actually, that's an overview of the deck. As per usual with a new deck, I don't know how this is going to perform. It all kind of falls down to luck of the draw and our opponents not having a completely counter deck against us, something that can completely counter us. But yeah, hopefully it runs well. Hopefully this is our new Golgari deck, because I really don't care for that enchantments deck that much. But yeah, so let's see how this goes. If we can get an opponent. Sometimes it takes a while. I mean, don't always know why, but maybe there's just not as many people on. Well, there we go. All right, Noir. I'm just gonna say Noir. All right, Noir. Let's have a good match. Why aren't my... Oh, that's weird. I just noticed my lands aren't what I usually use. Interesting. But, all things considered, not a bad opener. Let's see what I can force you to get rid of. They went with return to Earth. Okay. I'll check out what that card does in a second. Card in graveyard, the owner of those cards shuffled in the library, you gain 2. Okay. That's not that bad. They went with a mountain. Okay. Got rid of Slimefoot Survey. That's going to reshuffle back into their deck. This is also another easy way of getting land. It's using return from the wilds. You can choose to pick a basic land, goes onto your battlefield, tap, and shuffle, or any of those other two. I assume my opponent is setting up probably something bigger. They actually drew the herd migration. That's funny. They went for land. Yeah, they have definitely something they're working on. Is this probably a 5-color deck? Maybe they're just missing black. Let's go with those two. I don't really need the land, to be completely honest. That's unfortunate. 4 life back. Okay, not much I don't really... Okay. Yep, and now they have 5 colors. Unfortunately, I don't think I can't end this very quickly, but we'll see what we can do. that one, so let's go ahead and do this one. Since they're getting rid of it. Alright, they bought themselves some time. Oh, jeez. Yeah, definitely a control deck. Come on. Tokens like that don't have a mana value, so. Sad thing is, they're just gonna end up whittling us away. No, there's not much I can really do here. Not much I can do, and they know it. Control decks, man. You gotta hate them. No. They're just not my preferred strategy. Again, not much I can really do about it. See the benefit of doing that, sacrificing to please give me something. I mean, I have another one, but Gingerbrute, that's not bad. I don't know if this is going to be helpful or not. Okay, I have 3 mana left. Okay. I'm trying to figure this out. About what I can do. It's not going to be enough. I can either gain 3 or... yeah. I'm trying to... no, it's good. I was going to try to maybe use its ability, but I don't really think I can. This is going to be close. Okay. Come on, that gave them all their... Fine. That's fine. Man, that sucks. I completely forgot that gave them back life. That's unfortunate. It's like, you know what I was doing. Like I said, this is close. I feel like it's actually been a good match. Let's see. Please. Come on, man. Yeah, no, I know. I know they had it in there. They had it in their hand, but still. Should have grabbed one with Trample, now that I realize it. Oh, of course. It's always something. It's always something. Wait, they have haste? I didn't realize that. Alright. Good game. Yeah, it's always something. They had plenty of cards to give them life back, which just sucks. But that's how it goes. That was a really intense match. That was one match. And we didn't even get everything. That was intense. I am not upset at all at losing that one. In fact, I think that kind of shows that this Golgari deck is not bad. Because that was a pretty strong opponent we went up against. At least I think they were. That was a good deck. There was a lot of synergy in that deck that they used. I think it worked. I think this deck worked well. I think it worked well. I mean, it's too bad we didn't get the win, but that's okay. It happens, but still, really, really good match. Okay. Yeah, we can probably work with this. Annoying. But not unexpected. See, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't because of that. Death touch. Death touch first strike? Yeah, I can't attack yet. Well, that's just rude. And they really want me to have this card, don't they? That'll actually come in nicely. That'll be nice as well. Okay. Still no attack though. That's something I realized, that when I was putting this deck together, there's actually no real removal in it. All of those have. I didn't even realize how many incubations they had. Holy crap. Yeah, they're just whittling us down. There's not much I can do about this, unfortunately. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, that's game. Dude, nice incubation. I hadn't thought about putting one of those together, but wow, that went a lot faster and was a lot worse than the first match. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and finish this up. We only need three more green or blacks. Let's finish it up. And even though at least the 2 matches we've played we've lost, I still actually like this deck and think it has a fair bit of potential. Just have to hope that you go up against a good opponent, and by good I mean someone you can actually win against. That was like in that match that was like a perfect storm. They had like a great starting hand to get all their incubation stuff. Yeah, that just didn't end well for us. I've not seen this one before. Okay. Oh, hello. You get to go away. It's like, yeah, no, we don't like you. We don't like that card here. Yeah. Willing to sacrifice it. I am surprised. Okay, interesting. Who gets a wicked roll? You do. Ooh, they got rid of the Tiger's Stand. Very nice. I'm using the 1/1 humans as blockers. That is what they're there for. Oh, there's silver pattern. That's great. And you. And let's just go ahead and finish things off. Nope. There we go. Yep, they see it. All right, well that's how this works. and there's an example of the deck just doing what it needs to do. All right, well, I'm glad we were at least able to get one win, so that's nice. But yeah. Oh, we did. I see we leveled up. I was almost going to miss that. We got a Mythic, which they didn't show us, and a Pact open. So let's check out the Mythic first. Oh, Virtue of Courage, my second copy of it. For its adventure, it deals 2 damage to any target, and its actual card, whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, you may exile that many cards from the top of your library. You may play those cards this turn. Not bad. That's actually probably pretty good for a mono red aggro, especially one that has a lot of deal non-combat damage, obviously. But anyway, so that is the Mythic we got. Let's go ahead and open up this pack to round things out. All right, nothing too interesting. I like the art on this one though, the rhyme for reindeer. Anyway, what is our rare? Extraordinary Journey. I've already seen that one before. Nice. Alright, that is that. I do see that we have a message in our mail. Is this something? Patch notes. No. Okay. Honestly, I don't really pay attention to the patch notes that much, because it's supposed to just be like fidelity, increasing the game stability and whatnot like that. But anyway, as I was saying earlier, we are going to wrap it up here. I think the new deck performed fairly well, even, we only won one of our 3 matches, but either way, I had some fun. So, like I said, we're going to wrap it up here. If you enjoyed this episode, which I sincerely hope you did, please consider hitting that thumbs up button down below. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe to stay up to date for whenever new content is posted. And don't forget to let me know your thoughts about the episode in the comment section down below. But other than all that, thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.